Hello, Gorringes are on view this time for our sale on the 16th of September. Where did the summer go? I don't know, but it's still lovely days, nice look outside, and a reasonable smattering of garden objects to enjoy. Frost will look good on them.
Oh no.
So how about some reconstituted stone? Bus is a splendid Roman fellow, is like 121, good size. Then we've got Buddhas, we've got rabbits, we've got Medici type lions.
Something for everyone.
Very clean, smart, newly restored, I would say, bench here. Nice, lovely oak slats, all beautifully done, brand new screws I can see in it. This is lot 130, this bench. And then an array of other things. There's a street lamp, there are reconstituted stone, ammonite shells, a very small bath. Could look good with some flowers and things in. We saw something similar at Sissinghurst, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We
yeah.
did. So there
Very
we
nice.
go. The classic Lutyens style bench, ubiquitous but still such a design classic. What's not to like? And then other pots and a very unusual pergola love seat, flower urn thing. Needs a little bit of TLC, a little bit of popping loose on some of the welds, but I'm sure it won't be hugely expensive. So, and it's wonderful. Once it's in the garden, you've got things growing over it, it'll all hold together and look great anyway. At least that's what I think. So let's go and have a look in the sale room. So here we are in the sale room, and a really good lot of stuff for you. Nice high lot numbers, I'm pleased to see and say. So what have we got? Let's drift round and I'll sort of pick things out. Just the array is a really good mixture this time. One thing in particular, Philip's dealt with a large collection of Royal Worcester, ranging from classic things such as, you know, what we sort of call the blush era, where you get this sort of blushy colour in the porcelain. So there's a nice trumpet vase painted with pheasants, signed by Stinton. And that's lot 345. You'll be seeing an awful lot of it running through this sale and the other sales to come. Down here we've got a run of Worcester figures. Then there's the classic sort of, I think these were made as menu holders originally, usually representing different nations and what have you, lot 356. Let's try and find something that isn't Worcester to tell you about. Salvador Dali print up there, lot 665. Lots of ruby glass. A nice satin shade on this lamp, lot 374, look, silver plated oil lamp converted to electricity with this rather lovely pink satin blush glass shade upon it. Then jumping past some things here that have yet to be collected, please come and collect your goods. Oil paintings of boy cricketers, very fashionable Flintoff's cricket and all that.
Sweet expression.
It's a bit of a classic, isn't it? I think it sort of pairs influence there. Here's a curious mixed lot. You get some Dalton, you get some Copenhagen, you get some Denby, a sort of real lucky dip selection in there. More Worcester. This one, 437, somewhat unusual I would have thought, painted with turkeys by Baldwin. Nicely marked up underneath. And happy for the turkeys, not a Christmas scene. Then carrying along, again, I'll keep talking about Worcester, so much of it, 427, the pair of candelabra, modelled with the children, in a sort of influence of Cape Greenaway, I think there. And these all sort of, you can date them from the code underneath, but they'll all be in that sort of Edwardian era or thereabouts. This caught my eye, a pewter Tig, on the face of it, not overly unusual, but Caius College trial fights from 1881. Looks to be saying there. Trial 8s, I think it is actually. Rowing trophy, someone's put a label on. So there we go, the Trial 8s. Rowing, of course, we did quite well at the Olympics at rowing, so should be in fashion. More Worcester children, the sort of doughty figures of children representing days of the week. We've got a few different days here. This is Wednesday's child, full of woe, quite clearly. Saturday's child, industrious and what have you. So there we go, those. Sitting next to a rather nice Japanese Meiji period bronze roaring lioness or tiger. I think that one's a tiger actually. That is lot number 444. Down below it, lot 425, one of these rather splendid bronze hawks on its lovely rootwood stand. A little bit dusty, but essentially looks to be in really nice untouched condition. Here's a weirdity. This is a Mark Quinn art sculpture called 12-bore shotgun, lot 422. Something for everyone as ever in this sale. 419, I like this. There's a nice looking bronze, nice sort of chunky, almost Rodin-esque sort of
Really
sculpting to it. Signed very clearly by J.E. Borthwick. That's lot 419, you like that? Flowing on, something completely different, lot 450. My Shelley tea set, Phlox pattern, as we can see. Lots of it. The full sets by the looks of things, maybe lacking a sugar bowl and a teapot if we're going to be really critical. Assorted paintings and prints as ever, mixed lots of art glass. I've seen a few interesting clocks as well, but we'll go and have a poke about behind the counter. So behind the counter, well, an array of assorted lots of silver for you to have a good look through, all sorts of curiosities. What do we got? I don't know, mustard pots. There's a Victorian one, sort of egg-shaped with a spoon. There's Chinese silver under here. There's silver with coins. There's photograph frames, toothpick boxes, Russian enamelled cane handles. So just a really nice mixture of sort of modestly estimated silver. In amongst the curiosities, again, where do we start? There's such a variety. We've got stopwatches, we've got Treen and other sort of bygone curios, we've got assorted sort of miniature glassware and other oddities, we've got Chinese, we've got Japanese, we've got European, we've got an interesting lot there of enamelled boxes, all a little bit poorly, but there's a nice sort of patch type box with the mirror inside still. Again, some repairs and what have you, but that's the way it goes quite often. Assorted snuff boxes across the back here. This catches my eye. Chinese enamelled metal mirror, lot 478. We've popped this up here, suggesting it's a little bit rarer. The Flower Girl by Phoebe Stadler, sitting up there. That's lot number 527. Again, quite a mixture of assorted carriage type clocks. We've got some Prisoner of War bone novelty here. Should we see if it works? Very gently. Well, it partially works. Some of it moves. I think the mechanism is not quite complete. That's lot 473, but I imagine in its heyday the sort of spinning wheel did turn. Great fun, that. Love her hat. Further Chinese works, interesting little water droppers. That looks Japanese to me. Another nice bit of Meiji bronze, the elephant and tigers there. So yeah, just a really good lot. Should we see if there's any jewellery?
Oh yes.
So finishing off, over 80 lots of watches and jewellery. Good mixture there. Picked out a few things as ever to share with you. Lot 907 caught my eye. Haven't had a chance to look up. I suspect it might be a synthetic sapphire, but a nice colour to it. Lovely old, looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. Lovely old rose-cut diamonds around it. Nice old gold mount. Sort of interesting looking ring, that lot 907. 913, there's a turquoise and gold drop pendant. Again, got that sort of, probably a bit later than Edwardian look. 935, how about some enamelling? There's some of these other lovely, beautifully coloured butterfly brooches, typically Scandinavian. Yes, that one's marked Norwegian, I think. And with it, you get these scallop shell earrings and another brooch decorated with sort of stylized scene upon it. And then if you want something more contemporary, lot 981 looks to be a solid gold sort of target brooch, quite stylish with that sort of planish decoration. So all sorts of other bits of jewellery in that for you to have a look through. We're building up for the main sort of fine jewellery sale, but every week now you're also going to get a good selection of sort of lower end as well. So something for everyone, we hope. So do come along if you can. Nice big sale, lots of things to sort of suddenly catch your eye and find that you're buying something you didn't plan on, and that's part of the fun of the whole occasion, isn't it? So we look forward to seeing you at the sale or online. Thank you very much.